right. Yeah, we already talked about that last week. How silly they are.
No, yeah, they make me grind my gears, man. They make me grind my gears.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. This is the Our Action Figure Podcast. I'm John. This is Josh. We're here every week talking about action figures. A lot of fun news this week, dude. I don't know if you saw how much of it you did see, but there's some exciting news. Of course, Star Wars had a fan stream, so some fun things to talk about there. Some things I'm definitely excited about. Not a lot, though, in regards to like 6-inch, but unlike the vintage collectors, you'll never hear me complaining, right?
Where?
Just joking, vintage collectors.
Hey, you know what? They do get the short end of the stick. They really do.
They
get
do.
Like the same molds, and every time it's like, and they get so little characters compared to us.
And this fan stream was definitely more vintage oriented, and that's fine, right? You guys definitely need that support. So shout out to those guys. Just teasing. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a good week this week. So let's go ahead and dive right in. First up from McFarlane Toys, some fun things. They finally officially revealed the whole. Like they teased it for a while, man. But it is the
shadow, just a picture.
We finally got the full reveal of the Batfleck Batman vs Superman Batman. $23 base figure. I don't know if you saw this last week though, with that McFarlane Toy Store exclusive that had the Sinestro looking guy, the Sinestro looking Build-A-Figure, right? That we talked about last week.
Yeah.
People got upset.
Build-A-Figure?
No, at the price points.
Oh, the $40.
Right, like we understood it was an increase, but like people are saying like this is going to be this new standard for Todd. He's finally crossed the line, but like no, like that was just a exclusive. That's I don't know what the reason behind it is, but it was just like it's not the normal.
Yeah,
and I mean we are seeing a slight increase here with $23. But yeah, not what everything, but it does have cloth goods cape though. So
yeah, the cape looks terrible.
It's just one.
It's the thin. Yeah, it's a thin one thing. It's not going to lay right. It's going to fray like within a year. It's going to be all frayed out. So,
yeah.
But it's $23.
$23 for Batman vs. Superman. Batfleck, it is what it is. It is McFarlane. Here's the packaging for it. But it locks a lot of detail on the sculpting there, right? You can see all the details that he's got. And it almost looks, and it could just be the lighting, but there might be some paint apps going on here. I don't know.
Oh, for sure. No, for sure. It's definitely like two-toned. And I think it's about time he raised his prices. Todd's got to eat too.
He's been holding up.
Yeah, $23 I think is a fair price for what he's giving with, how prices have been going. It's not like Hasbro where they're going like now they're going like to 27, right?
Right. Exactly. I think it's good. But yeah, finally full reveal, $23, and it's available everywhere. Don't worry about it. Pick it up if you can, if you want it. Next up, though, something that's not going to be available everywhere is the McFarlane Toy Store exclusive Batman Injustice 2 Nightmare Edition. Now, this is a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, $30, right? This is just kind of going back on trend. Again, I don't know why that $40 price point was for each figure on that other wave, but I don't think it's a normal. I think it's just for whatever reason it was that way. But I do like this Nightmare version of Batman. Really bulky. I love the spiky pauldrons. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy though. Like when it was always like it always boggled my mind how he did it.
Right.
When Todd first got the DC Multiverse license, right? He would be soliciting like basically what Hasbro would consider baths in his just mainline and just stuffed the box. Like the box would weigh like 10 pounds. And like that Grodd, like the Injustice Grodd, that's easily a bath. The Injustice mech suit Superman, when this came out too, there was like the red and black version of the same figure.
Yeah.
This thing is huge, right? This thing is huge with those huge wings, and it was $20 back then. It's an awesome figure, and at $30, you're getting the extra stand, the extra, box, the nice box.
Yeah, the nice box, the gold,
Yeah, it's a limited edition.
Yeah, no, it is interesting there. I do love this big bulky Nightmare version. Yeah, McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. Some beautiful artwork on this back piece here. All right, next up from Todd McFarlane, we are getting the Bat Pod with Anne Hathaway's Catwoman from the Dark Knight trilogy. It is going to be a 2-pack for $70. The Bat Pod is 14 inches long, and Catwoman does come with articulated goggles. They kind of flip up and flip down, so not bad. I'm not here for Anne Hathaway. I'm not a fan of hers, and so it is what it is, but the Bat Pod does look pretty cool.
I think this is an amazing 2-pack. I'm here for the Christopher Nolan stuff. I want
trilogy
more
stuff,
Christopher
yeah.
Nolan. Yeah, any Christopher Nolan figures I'll take. And I'm worried. I hope this pod can maybe I could fudge it with like a figure art. I don't know. We'll see. Or like other figures, because usually sometimes you can work a lot of his bat cycles that he makes with other lines. But because I feel like this one, I'm really worried about this one because figures are meant to be laying across it and looking at it like you're basically gonna have to use the whole figure of because the nature of the bike, the design of the bike, the whole figure kind of has to be splayed out. So I feel like you might not be able to cross it.
Right, it's gonna be too long.
Yeah, like the body, the legs might not reach the pedals. I'm scared of this one.
It could happen. So we'll see. But cool to get more Dark Knight trilogy stuff here. And the Bat Pal looks great. Does that mean they're gonna make a tumbler? I don't know.
I don't doubt it. I bet he will.
That's gonna be big, dude. Todd make that tumbler.
He made a freaking Batwing.
He made the Batwing.
He's making the tumbler easy, and that's such an iconic thing and there's so many diehard fans I think for the Nolan trilogy that's easy money for him.
Yeah, that's true. All right, next up to continue the Dark Knight trilogy reveals, we're getting a $23 Christian Bale Batman when he's like gonna go fly in to go get that Asian accountant or whatever from the movies. So kind of cool, just variation, because we did get this in the multi-pack, but it's nice to get the face sculpt. Now, what do you think of the likeness on here?
Hey, right there, you can be quick to judge and say it's terrible, but keep going a little bit further. As I was looking at the pictures from certain angles, one more, I don't know, I can kind of see it. Like this one. Yeah. That one right there, I can see Christian Bale, like perfect. I'm like, that's just missing paint apps, but the sculpt is exactly there. Like that has all the features of Christian Bale. So I was quick to judge it at first, but after a second thought, I thought it's actually a good likeness because it's only $23 figure. So it's a good likeness to me.
Honestly, I think they did a really good job on the lips. Like they're pursed perfectly like Christian Bale's. Now, I feel like we do lose something in the eyes, or at least the nose bridge. But like you said, for $23, not bad.
Yeah. And I think it's just a lack of paint, I think. Like, I think the sculpt is there. Like, even look at the package shot inside from the distance right there.
Yeah, right
I can see Christian Bale. That's easily him.
The high cheekbones, very defined nose. Yeah. We'll have to see. But cool to get variations. Hopefully does this mean that we'll also get some, Joel Schumacher face sculpts? Like, are we going to get a George Clooney? Are we going to get a Val Kilmer? I don't know. For sure. Cool, man. I'd love that. Not only does Todd remake some money on the molds, but that'd be cool.
He will. He'll do that for sure.
But here's the back art here, just kind of that cartoonish, kind of like the Aquaman stuff, a little more detailed than the Aquaman stuff.
No way like the Aquaman stuff. No, this is 10 times better than the Aquaman stuff. The Aquaman stuff is clip art.
Bullshit. Derivative.
This is actually, I feel like it's very, like, it looks like highly detailed like a movie, but there definitely is some like digital art overlay going on top of it. I actually do enjoy this art. It's way better. No, the Aquaman is clip art.
Maybe that's what I'm saying, just kind of like that digital overlay. All right, but yeah, there we go. But yeah, not too bad for McFarlane there. Some good Dark Knight trilogy stuff. Let's go ahead and jump over to Star Wars Black Series. Really exciting stuff here. We are only going to talk about the 6-inch stuff just because that's what we talk about and what we love here. But first up, start off the show with a heavy hitter. They finally gave us the reveal for the Droideka. $34 for this. I would call it a deluxe. I'm not sure if they called it a deluxe. But man, I think they did a really good job on the colors. I've been looking at this, just trying to figure out all the articulations and how it can, what you can get out of it. And of course, it does transform into a ball, so you can get it rolling, of course. So I don't know. I'm really excited for this Droideka.
And $34, I think, is a really fair price because, Droidekas are like really big compared to like your 6-inch action figure. So it's going to be a massive figure. But not only that, I feel like if you think about to the B1 battle droid that they've done in the Droideka, the fact that they can transform into their alt mode. Think about Transformers, right? Transformers, they charge extra money just because of the engineering and the required effort that takes into making the toy be able to fold up into an alt mode. Yeah. And so not are you only getting the Star Wars property, but it's essentially like 2 times more work than the average Black Series figure, just like the B1 was, just because of the engineering that has to be done so that it can get into that ball position. So $34, I think, is actually a really great price.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I feel like it's really good, and I think I'm glad they took their time and like executed it so well. Like All the little details are there, and he is going to be like wide. Like if you look at it, he's got some depth to him. So looking at the box art, like I don't know, like they're putting him forward facing. I figure, man. Like it's a deep figure.
You're right, yeah. Hopefully it scales well. I'm really excited for this, and hopefully we can get some like even maybe in the future some variations. Because right in the Clone Wars to reuse the mold, they could do some there's like sniper droidekas, there's rocket droidekas, and then there's even droidekas. Yeah, the white ones, from Battlefront 2. GameStop exclusive. Yeah, and then there's even just like different colors one. Like there's like a blue one, So there's a lot of use I feel like they can get out of this mold.
One last question with the droidekas. Where am I going to get my shield from? What third party? What independent door makers?
We talked about that. I asked you about that. I was like, do you think they'll do it? And you're like, no way. And I was like, come on, they have to do it. And they didn't do it. And to be honest, it's probably for the best because it would have upped the price, up shipping costs because it would be big. And since it's just a hunk of plastic, we can make it, right? Just get some clear molding from your 3D printer, sand it down, do your best.
Marvel Dad, I think on Instagram, does a really good job with the translucent clear resins. He does a cool Iceman. He did a great Invisible Woman bubble shield. Very close.
Yeah.
So, we'll see who makes the bubble shields for these droidekas. And I'm excited, man. These are going to be sick. These are going to be cool. And I guess they do specifically say the Phantom Menace. So that could be, Clone Wars droidekas as well.
Later, yeah. Now I feel like, now we've gotten like Droideka B1, B2. Like now we need like a Commando, Super Commandos,
That'd be it, right?
That's the next one we need.
Oh, next one? No. Okay, after Super Commando, we need the leaders, the ones that like planners. Yeah. Those guys would be cool, dude.
Yeah.
All right, well, next up for the 6-inch line here, we're getting a Ahsoka Thrawn. $25, that normal price point, of course. And I think they did a really good job on the likeness here. I'm really feeling the Mikkelsen's brother here. For sure. With the Imperial suiting, it's just kind of normal. I pulled out my Thrawn comic version, and I didn't look at the
Rebels version.
The Rebels, sorry, the Rebels version. I tried to compare it, and I'm not seeing too many differentiation, but the head sculpt's there, and I like it.
Yeah, I haven't finished Ahsoka, so you tell me. Is it that dark blue in the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They did a really good job there.
Okay.
I'm not shilling.
Yeah, that's just Because for me, just because I haven't seen the show and then, I'm familiar with the Timothy Zahn cover art for his Heir to the Empire plus the Rebels show, Thrawn was always kind of in my head a lighter pasteller blue, like your shirt blue kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. And so this looks dark. This looks dark to me, but if you think that's how it is in the show, then that's right.
Yeah, no, I think it's accurate. It is dark. This dark, and the redness in his eyes. I think they did an amazing job on that. And I honestly kind of want to pick this up, even though I have a really cool Thrawn set up already. I don't know. This one's just for the Mikkelsen likeness, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Now you have your Mads Mikkelsen. Now you can have your Lars Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Get the whole Mikkelsen family. Next up, though, $25 for a fresh off Camino stormtrooper here. And when I saw these pictures, dude, I don't know about you, but my brain immediately went to Battlefront on the Xbox.
The enemy's forward command post is on the other side of this bridge. We'll have to capture it before moving on.
It just took me all the way back, fighting on Camino, fighting for, when all the droids were invading. Just how shiny and clean, and this aesthetic, man. It's such a good design on behalf of Star Wars end. But I don't know. I got taken back to when I was a kid on the Xbox.
Nice. Something weird though, kind of funny is when they were soliciting this, I saw when they posted Hasbro posted an announcement. They're like, Phase 1 6-inch Black Series clone trooper on the new body mold, right? They're kind of really pushing that it's a new body mold.
Okay.
And it's just really funny because this was already released on the new body mold, right? So it's there's nothing new about this, and I don't care because it's who can't have enough clones, but it's just funny how they kept kind of in their posts pushing
announcing that
the new body mold, but it's we've gotten this exact clone on this body mold already, so there's nothing new about it. They're just silly.
All right, we already talked about that last week, how silly they are.
No, yeah, they make me grind my gears, man. They make me grind my gears. But the new thing, right? The big difference, what makes this worth the money, is that the initial release of the Phase 1 Clone Trooper on the new body mold came with an unpainted head sculpt. It was all white, and on top of that, it was glued on. So you had to I've done it before. It takes so much work if you don't want to damage anything. it takes just work. So the fact that now this is removable and you get a painted Timur Morrison head sculpt, that is just so nice. That's so worth it. Because like I told you before, when they made this new clone and they put the head underneath the helmet, because they glued it on and it was a separate process when they glued it on, it caused it a lot of warpage. And so having the heads loose, even if which there probably will never be warpage, even if there is, though, it's going to be easy to fix with a heat gun or some hot water.
Yeah, no, like it would sit wrong, right? Because it was glued wrong, or if there was too much glue on one side, it would like skew it.
Yeah,
now,
and it looked terrible.
You can just heat up the helmet and do whatever you need to do it.
Yeah.
This is cool.
The only thing I wish, and I'm glad that you enjoy that it's shiny, but I think it's more of them just like lacking on the paint. I would like at least, just because we have gotten already shiny, just like slight weathering. Just like the slightest, like barely anything, right? I feel like it would make the value so much more, because even if you add just that, like I'm talking barely anything, just like on the cuffs of the boots, maybe a little bit on the chest plate, it would take it to the next level,
I feel you.
But you can do that yourself. But
yeah, they are saying specific attack for the clones. It is what it is. Either you make it Kaminoan or you make it Geonosian, right? But one thing I'm kind of excited, just thinking about it, looking at this head, how long before customizers start making new head sculpts, like shaving down the sides?
You could do anything.
Blonde hair,
Yeah, exactly.
Just like
paint
the
up, give them some face tats. Exactly. Yeah, that's the fun part. Like that's the fun part about this. It's like this is just like a customizer's dream.
It's like it's a clean thing.
Yeah.
And shout out to Nerdzoic. He's soliciting full army builder waves, so you can get a 6-pack of this and the Droidekas from his site, which I think is cool, and because he understands people want to army build, and why not sell it that way? So shout out to Nerdzoic there. Yeah. All right. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some reveals. They announced that they're going to be doing an IG-12 Grogu and Arzelian. Those are the little Babu Frick creatures.
Hello, hi, Babu Freak.
Babu freaking Frick, baby.
Yeah. So that's from Mando, of course.
So that's going to be a 3-pack?
It's going to be a 3-pack. I mean, think about it. I mean, you got
an
Arzelian and a Grogu, very, very small figures, basically statues, and then an IG-12.
I wonder how much they're going to charge for that, because like Babu freaking Frick is like a thumbtack, dude. Grogu is 2 thumbtacks. So 3 thumbtacks and an IG unit. This better not be more than $30. I'll tell you that. If it's 35, no.
I would, that'd hurt. And they have released like Grogu as like a full figure, right? Like they released him as a $25 figure
with the freaking cradle for $25. Insane. Yeah. So
we'll see. Hopefully they understand like that was a mistake, and then just like, and it's just Grogu and not the cradle, right? I don't know. We'll see. All right, but we're also getting a Walmart Mandalorian Night Owl, which is great. Get some more Mandos for more customization, of course. Walmart exclusive, so it is what it is. Just throw it out there. It's blue. Why not Walmart?
Yeah, a good avenue for it, just because it's just going to be the Bo-Katan, Koska Reeves mold, just in all blue, right? But
or the X-Wolves, right?
Exactly, but that's exactly what an exclusive should be,
Yeah,
that's the perfect choice.
All right, next exclusive is an Amazon 3-pack, which I'm actually excited for. This is a Star Wars Jedi Survivor 3-pack with a B1 battle droid, a super battle droid, and then one of the Magna Guards from the Jedi Survivor game. So it comes with different coloration, and again, just using those molds that they have of the super battle droids and getting more of those out there for friends. Of course, they did announce the 3PO B1 battle droid with the super battle droid. But just, again, they're going to be putting more of these out, so don't worry.
Yeah, I love this. Like, this is, like, that's what's kind of crazy, where they're, like, so bent on doing credit collection, so bent on doing, what else? What trash is there? There's credit collection. What else is there? A carbonized collection, like all that trash, right? Yeah. Repacking figures. When I feel like there's so many really good repacks that just require repaints because of the droids and the clones. Like,
right, the nature of their
nobody's going to be mad. Yeah, nobody's going to be mad if you give us a clone trooper painted in like the 327 Star Corps. Nobody's going to be mad to give us a clone trooper painted in Mace Windu's battalion. Like, nobody's going to be mad at that. What we will be mad at is the 1,000th Bo-Katan repainted, the 1,000th Mandalorian, the 1,000th Ahsoka, right? Those are bad repaints. So I hope this, like, I hope it looks like they're realizing this. I hope it's like, this is what repacks, they can still make money, and then consumers are going to buy this. Because like you said, I'm excited for this. Who isn't excited for this? And it's cool because it's just a repaint, but if you're a fan of the game, you're a fan of the game and you love it.
Right, and it's just more variety. Yeah, those droids can come in any other colorway and any other paint app. Like just like we were talking about the Droideka, like there are so many options there that you could do, whether it's video games, TV shows, movies. Yeah. But another one here is fan channel exclusive, which of course is just like kind of Entertainment Earth. If you are going to Entertainment Earth, make sure you guys use code BROTHERS for 10% off your order. It is going to be a Super Battle Droid, single release. Like we were, hoping and wishing, and now we got.
Not even wishing. I told
you called it.
But it is kind of odd. I will say it is odd because we like that pre-order was so recent, and it felt like it was like kind of a gotcha, which is why last episodes was kind of warning people, saying like, don't buy this because not only I'm 100% sure it's going to get single release, so don't try to army build this. So kind of odd. Like, not only are they Sleemos, but they're dumb Sleemos.
Scrawny dough pot, Sleemo.
Because now people are like, well, this is going to be coming out. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like, what was the point of that then? Like, they just got me riled up for no reason. They were gonna, I thought this was gonna be delayed. Like, I thought they were gonna do the Sleemo move and then mass release in like a year.
They announced it, like, I don't know. Maybe they understood the backlash.
No, don't give these guys any credit.
All right.
These guys are just dumb Sleemos.
Sleemo making moves here. Finally, though, we are going to get a Moff Gideon Mandalorian helmet, right? So, looks cool, dude. I think it's a cool cosplay there, opportunities, cool role playing, and the Moff's cool. I don't know. People feel how they feel about him, but I like the Moff. I like Moff.
Yeah. Gideon. Amazing design, so good choice, and it's going to be completely unique. It's not going to be like something that we haven't seen, right? Because it has the horns and stuff. So
it's got
really cool choice.
Excited about that. But yeah, there's everything from the Star Wars Black Series fan channel or fan pulse, I don't know, whatever, the stream, the announcements.
Yeah, fan stream.
Yeah, the fan stream. But yeah, some fun reveals. Maybe our pick of the week's here. Maybe your pick of the week down there. Who knows? Next up, though, from Mezco Toys, they announced their Golden Age Robin. And let's just appreciate the pictures, man. I don't know who takes these pictures or the art designer, the illustrator who does these. They do such a good job, dude. I love looking at these pictures. But it's just a Robin, he's got the soft goods there. He's got the bare legs. Let's get to one of my favorite pictures here. Let's check this out. Look at that. I love
that. His pose so good. Like the punch and the tilt of his neck is like straight from the show.
The chest is out a little bit too. Like they did such a good job on this photo. Whoever took it, man, shout out them. But yeah, no, the boy wonder himself from the Golden Age, just to go along with your Batman there. And I don't know, like as I don't collect Mezco myself, but I do appreciate the quality that goes into these toys. And man, they do a really good job. Now, looking at him straight here, I feel like the underoos, the diaper is a little too bulgy, like too big and baggy, and I feel like his chest is a little too wide, but I don't know, the colors look amazing. The sculpt is there. I love the hair and the expressions that you get with him. Yeah,
and because it's fabric, right, it could just be that
True.
It's sitting weird, right? And then later on, but yeah, there is definitely a bulge right there, yeah, for sure. And it's kind of crazy to see, like, you don't ever really see joints on Mezco, so it's like such a stark, like when I saw this, I was like, it shocked me to see those knee joints and the elbow joints. But I mean, I don't care about that. But it was just like shocking. Like, what? This is a Mezco? To see that much joints?
Right. No, I think good because like if you look at all these poses here, I'm not seeing that bulkiness. I'm not seeing any of that awkwardness. It's just when you hit them straight on. But that's fine. Like even this photo looks a little like it's.
Yeah, it looks more normal.
It looks more normal. So who knows? Maybe it's just the posing of it. But yeah, exciting to complete like that classic wave that they're continuing here with Joker. They got the Batman. Maybe they do like a Two-Face or a Penguin.
They already did Two-Face.
Okay. Penguin, Catwoman. Some Eartha Kitt Catwoman. I'm here for it.
Yeah, it was like the purple and orange Two-Face for the show.
Oh,
the Golden Age one.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm excited that they're continuing this line and. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think they did a good job. But there's everything you're getting with that Mezco Golden Age Robin. All right, let's take it over to SH Figure Arts. Quick little update here. They finally solicited their Demon Slayer figures here for $30, which honestly, impressive.
Oh my gosh,
this is amazing.
Isn't he amazing?
$30 for this Tanjiro? Okay, I'm telling you right now, we all got scammed. All of us who bought the Figma Demon Slayer figures, we got absolutely scammed. How they're soliciting this for $30, the quality that you're seeing, like, think about this. And honestly, it's like so low that it's like how it makes even Todd McFarlane look bad.
Honestly, yeah.
Because Todd McFarlane's soliciting his for $20 and it's like straight garbage, and we were justifying it because like, hey, it's $20, so it's okay. If it's garbage, it's because it's $20. But then this masterpiece for $30, for $10 more, you're getting this?
Yeah.
No way.
And that could just be a confidence in Tanjiro, right, himself as a figure, as a character, that he'll just sell. My students are all about Demon Slayer, and they'll pick. I know for sure they'll pick this up for $30, dude.
That's what this is. This is the rotisserie chicken Costco lost leader. They have this for every line. So like for the Naruto line, right? Naruto was $35, but Sasuke, Kakashi, Sakura, they're all $55. For DBZ, Goku and Vegeta. They have two. Goku and Vegeta are the lost leaders. So it's like you get those and you're like, hey, he needs a villain. Right. Hey, he needs his best friend. And so they're like, it's like I'm pretty sure they lose money on this. Okay. And it's just to bait you. It's to bait you.
Get you into the line.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're lost leaders like the rotisserie chicken. The lost leader. Like the hot dog.
Right.
Hot dog combo.
$1.50, man. Can't beat it. But yeah, it comes with,
there's no way that costs $30.
I agree. This is SH Figure Arts we're talking about.
Yeah.
Here. And we'll get to the next figure here in a little bit. But 3 interchangeable faces, 3 pairs of hands. He comes with a sword and a sheath. And man, that articulation on the baggy pants, like, they did a really good job.
Yeah, it's just done well, yeah.
But he also comes with a hand-holding, or a hand-holding hand to go with Nezuko as well. And Nezuko here, they also announced for $55. Right, here's the, where the actual cost of it should be.
Yes.
5 interchangeable faceplates, 2 pairs of hands. She also, but then this could also be causing the increase here. She does come with a lower body part because she is able to do a sitting pose. So it's like a bent skirt.
Okay.
You can kind of see here the skirt playing here in action. Yeah. There is a slit to it. There's some type of movement there, but they understood that we can't actually get her to sit down. Mm-hmm. So they gave her a whole new skirt piece. They're calling it a lower body, but I think it's just a skirt piece.
Yeah, maybe a lower skirt piece and maybe an alternate waist piece.
Okay. To get that.
Yeah,
sitting.
and then you just plug in the legs. Yeah. Because I would assume the waist has to be a little different. So I think it's a skirt and a waist piece. Probably.
Okay.
But that's still a good price for those extra parts, because that's like half another figure,
That's
so $55, that's fair.
Yeah, no, I think this is good. And she also comes with a hand-holding hand that you can put her with Tanjiro, which I think this is great, man. Pick up these two, man. This is good.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny. Figma did that. They did this too.
Did they?
Yeah. So and it's not necessarily stealing, because it's like that happens a lot in the anime. So it's like,
it's part of the character.
Yeah, it's part of the anime because they're brother and sister, and he like takes care of her. But this like makes me excited because the Figmas, they got really expensive. Like and they started doing exclusive ones. Like they did like Giyu and Nobaru, which was like did these as like store exclusives. Like it was like either like these were Ami exclusives.
Dang.
And so a lot of people weren't even able to get them, and because they're exclusives, they're like $80.
Oof.
So I got Nobaru, but Giyu I passed on. And so now this is such a good, because even though we're doubling up on some, people maybe don't have Nobaru or Giyu.
Right, so they can fill those holes for people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll see if we get a Inosuke, finish out the team there, and who knows what else, right? It's lots of characters in.
Oh, they go deep. That's the good part. That's good part about it.
That's true, yeah. Like this is just the start. All right. But let's go ahead and jump over to Mayfix. Something that I was surprised by. I did not think that I was going to be into this figure, but for whatever reason, man, it's just the aesthetic. I think that they're coming from honestly, like the comic art. Let's be honest here. Mayfix is giving us a Superman Superboy from Reign of Superman, and man, this guy just has style, dude. $100, which is a little higher on the price point, but I'm attributing that to the soft goods here. That
for sure.
The jacket, but dude, I mean, I know it's a comic book, so like that's a comic version, so you're not getting like the Mayfix detailing. But dude, there's a likeness to the face.
No, you're right. There's something magical about this figure, because I feel the same way. You know me, I always talk trash about like that point you just made. That's what I always say. But for some reason, I'm digging this figure. And that leather jacket, you know how much I hate a faux leather soft goods.
Yeah.
But it just looks so good that, man, I don't know. I really like this figure too.
It's tempting.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's very tempting. And it is, Mayfix qualities, but it is just that base suit. Man, they did a really, really good job on this, man.
Especially that look with the glasses and the jacket. Jeez, man. I know. I gotta get it.
And like, I don't even have like that big of a chance.
Me neither. It just
attachment to like this version of Superboy. But man, like just the style this cat has. And I love this pose here, man. Like that's like some Thunderbird, some 60s gang stuff, man. Just
it's like accurate, like pointing to his pill.
Yeah, exactly. Good for health, bad for education, man. So honestly, just surprised at how much I like this figure, and I bet it's going to pose real well. It's going to play good, and I understand the price point. I mean, I'm not shocked or surprised by anything on this here. Yeah. But here's everything you're going to be getting, though. You're getting 3 different head sculpts, those glasses as well. Not bad, dude. Not bad for $100 from Mayfix too. All right, next up here is the Mayfix Stealth Iron Man for also $100 here, but no soft goods. So is their price point going up? I don't know.
I don't think it is. It fluctuates. Like it's for Mayfix, like for these import companies, that's just always how it is. Like, Figuarts, Mayfix, Figma.
True.
They like range from like all the way from like, well, SH Figuarts is different, but like it usually goes from like 50 to 100, right? And it fluctuates
within that range. Yeah.
A lot of the times, from a consumer standpoint, I don't really understand it. Like you said here with this one, there's no soft goods here. Not only that, but this is just a straight repaint of the original Iron Man we got.
Yeah, it's the stealth version. Yeah.
Definitely not worth it, right? Because just pick up the Marvel Legend $20 stealth suit and you're good to go.
Yeah, and I agree. Like it is that straight street paint from like their normal base figure. Comes with the different heads, but I think you can get the same look for cheaper.
Yeah, and like I feel like they at least should have included a Tony Stark head sculpt. Like the fact that there's no,
that's true.
Yeah, at least especially at that price point, would have been nice to have that.
Let's throw it in there. Yeah, no, I didn't even think of that. Dang. Okay. Well, these are the face sculpts that you do get him kind of grimacing state, and then without the red version, so you can see his eyes.
Yeah, honestly, or better yet, get the freaking Mezco one. It's metal, it lights up.
Yeah,
way better than this.
Yeah, the Mezco one is nice, man. It plays so well too.
Yeah.
All right, friends. Well, that will go ahead and wrap up our show for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel so we can help support our
journey here.
Our journey, yeah. Josh, what are you thinking? What's your pick of the week? I think I know mine. You might steal mine, but we'll see.
I always steal yours. I feel like we always think are the same wavelength.
We're pretty on the same wavelength. Yeah.
Mine's got to be the Superboy, baby. Mayfix Superboy.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mayfix Superboy. It's like the best 1/12 soft goods leather jacket I've ever seen. I think even better than any Mezco jackets they've done. Like I have a couple of the brown leather ones. Maybe because this one's black, I like it more.
Maybe.
Because usually the Mezco ones are like for Wolverine, so they're brown.
Right, or the Gambit one.
Yeah, we never really get a black one. So that jacket alone is worth it for me.
Yeah, that is cool. Superboy was my second. For me, my pick of the week is going to be the Black Series Driodeka. I am so excited that we are getting a Driodeka to get more droids to just kind of army build or do whatever you want with them. And it's such a cool figure, man. Like, again, Star Wars always does such a good job with design. Shout out Doug Chang, our boy out there, making amazing drawings, amazing art for the Star Wars films. And so, I think Driodeka for me, man. I'm excited to see. I know it took
variations,
a while,
baby. Gotta get some variations.
I'm excited to get those variations. Right, they're going to give them to us. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for tuning in this week here. Again, we do drop videos every Saturday, 10 a.m. Mountain Central Time. So catch us there when you can. Leave a comment down below for your pick of the week. And as always, friends, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.